Hi, this is Miss Ahmed, and today I'm going to be going over with you how to successfully submit your discussion for grading. So once you get into your course, you are going to want to make sure that you have completed everything before the discussion. You want to make sure that you have completed all unit lessons, all other activities, text questions, and then once you are ready, you're going to want to click on your discussion. Now, if you have a course that's set up with pre-test, tutorials, mastery tests, you also want to make sure that those are all completed before you respond to your discussion, because there is most likely going to be information that you learned in the unit that you need to know in order to answer the discussion question. Before you even get started on the discussion, it is important that you have looked at the discussion activity rubric. Now, this rubric is something that I previously sent out and I will send out again today. But the main thing is that it will help you to better understand the requirements when responding to discussion questions. So I'm just going to briefly go over what is needed to master your discussion. You want to make sure that there is one clear, well-focused topic, that the main idea stands out and is supported by detailed information. That is very important. You want to make sure that it's relevant and gives quality details to the reader. All facts are reported accurately, and that you are answering the reader's questions. So you want to think about, what does the reader not know about what I'm writing about, and make sure to include that information. And I'll have an example of this once we look at that discussion. You need to make sure that some of what you're writing is from knowledge or experience. You can add in some background information about things that you have actually experienced yourself or with family or friends that has better prepared you to respond to the discussion. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you make no errors in grammar or spelling. This is very important to your grade, is that you do not have any of those errors, because if you do, look across the rubric. If you are making 4 or more grammar or spelling errors, it actually qualifies as lacking proficiency. So please pay attention to that. Be careful with that. And one of the best ways to prevent those errors is by typing your response into a Word or Google Docs document ahead of time. This will also be a good way to prevent you from losing your work. If you type your responses into another document, you don't have to worry about the website timing out or losing internet connection or something that prevents you from being able to submit that. You'll have it saved in a separate document. So let's go back to the activities. Okay, so you are going to want to click on the discussion and make sure that you read through all of the directions in the discussion. So this discussion says, please post detailed answers to the following questions. Please use complete sentences. This is good advice on every single discussion, even if your course doesn't have that written at the beginning of the discussion. For this one, it says that you need to choose an advertisement that you've seen recently, describe the advertisement, and then answer the question, what techniques does the ad use to sell the product to you? It is important that you respond to all questions in your discussion topic. So for this one, you want to make sure that you describe an advertisement that I've never seen before in so much detail that I can get a very good representation of what that advertisement is, what it was selling, and then what type of techniques it used, and examples of how those techniques were being used throughout the advertisement. So in order to find out or figure out which techniques are being used, you're going to need to use information from the unit. So if you don't remember the techniques mentioned in the unit, then that's something that you would want to go back and review before responding to the discussion. Again, I suggest that you type this into a different document so that you can spell check it. And then once you do and you have your discussion written, again, review the rubric and then click on new response to topic. And you can just copy and paste your original response that you wrote into this window here and submit the response. Now remember, responses to discussions need to be 100% your own. They should not be coming from any outside sources, off of the internet, or anything that another student has written and submitted as their response. Again, 100% your own work. If you do use material from outside sources or from other students, this is plagiarism and a violation of the honor code, and you will not receive a grade for it. If you do have questions about that, please let me know. I'm hoping that this video does help you better understand how to submit, how to complete your discussions, and how to do it right the first time so that you don't have to go back in and redo it and end up taking more time away from your course and from your other courses. Again, please let me know if you have any questions about this. I'm here to help you. You can call, email, or text me, whatever works best for you. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day.